I am hosting again, Lorik, and I'm using that mission. Tell me what you get.
Okay, so we are taking Eagle Eyes like me? Sorry, I didn't.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
On my way.
Just make sure this works first, then we'll... Did
So
the files
it's
need to be named the same? I renamed it, so...
42673, right?
Don't need to be named the same, I don't think.
Stand by. It's
Possibly.
42673.
Okay, I'm still connected, but nothing.
Huh.
You have already
Yeah.
have people there?
Debriefing. I'm sorry?
You have people there?
No, I don't see you. I just see me in the lower left corner there.
Okay.
But I'm hosting on that IP. I have 42603 forwarded. Let me double check my local IP and make sure I'm not screwing that up.
Okay, I'm muting this card. You can watch the stream as well.
Ah! I think I figured it out. 1 second, Laura.
Okay.
Stream back and up and running.
Maybe the port.
Nope, it's just my dynamic IP.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I moved recently, so... I might disconnect, reconnect here, give it a moment.
Thanks, Finko.
I'm gonna go, guys. Have a good one.
Catch you.
But who was it?
Fizzy.
Okay.
Oh, Haggis left.
Okay.
I already debriefed with them. It's my flight. Oh, there he is. He's back.
I guess don't scare us like it.
Okay, am I back?
Uh,
Hello? Hello?
back. Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Just...
That's I guess. Okay.
Yep, because I changed my IP. I dropped connection there. Oh, somebody else is logged into my router. It's me, but with another IP. Cool, so that must mean that it has updated. Let me restart the debriefing session, and it should work now.
Okay.
Okay, try it again.
Okay. Okay, right.
Ah, alright. Cool, so you can see me dragging around.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
That's really cool.
Briefing
Alright.
room.
Why am I hosting this again?
You can let other people be the instructor.
Oh, okay.
By
Cool.
clicking on their name, you'll see.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I see on the ADV and myself. And Van
Yes.
Dest.
Let me give everybody my information then.
No, I don't mind being instructor. That's all. Is Gasman in?
No, I don't have his IP.
No,
He's
that's
got
what I'm saying. I gotta give them the name.
Okay. Are you
It's
going
cool.
to?
We're all just talking to. We're good. We're good.
Are you going to be in, Gasman?
Give him a second. I haven't sent him my IP.
Is
yet.
okay, that's it. Okay, you're good to be.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you'll be instructor. you'll be instructor, Gasman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You got better say of what happened first.
Okay, so it's IP : port, right? Just like
Yeah.
Did you send Gasman your IP?
I am getting there.
Are you going to be in,
God.
Gasman?
Damn it, Lord. Gotta reach through the internet and strangle you.
Got it.
I can see ADV and Van Test with me. Is Gasman going to be in?
One moment.
Isn't it called concussion?
Okay.
It's weird.
Everybody
Gas
push
man
on
gets
time?
cue
That was,
ball.
I
It
am
looked like we were all pretty
trying,
on
it's not letting me in. Let me try it again.
Nice.
But that's definitely the IP, right?
Yep, that's the IP. Let me double check, make sure I sent you the right port. Maybe I fucked it up. Yep, I did. 42673. I'm sorry, guys. I clearly don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I'm in.
Yep, same.
Alright.
A dream's coming true.
Gradually.
So we took off, four-sided my Mavs out of city, and then we just did one holding lap at Steer 4 and then pushed forward. Looked like everybody was on time.
Yeah, I was getting that impression. We were pretty on time there. I was a little delayed on the takeoff because I still suck at using Falcon.
Are we missing one of my guys?
Would you have a 3-ship?
Yeah. What the heck?
Here's
I
That's all
got
right.
you. You thought he was with you all the time, huh? He was a
Wait a
fucking
minute,
son.
where am I?
yeah, could just be corrupted here.
Bummer. I
Plaza.
guess he doesn't exist.
I
You
guess-
didn't...
I was
not on.
there.
Check
No.
my own Acme here and see if it's better.
It was all a dream.
Yep, my Acme has Haggis in there, so I could upload that real quick.
Upload and merge it.
Alright.
Then that might cause other issues. I don't know.
We need to use another file, right?
Yes, I got it. 1 second.
Okay, okay. I got it.
Lord, last night we had a weird issue where I was in a 3-ship, and one guy couldn't see the other guy, but they could, and the other guy couldn't see that guy, but they could both see me. They could both talk to me, but they couldn't talk to each other. So I was like, it was so bizarre. They just, like, to each other, they didn't exist. They didn't hear each other on IVC, they didn't see each other's plane. I was like, yeah, you guys are right next to each other on the runway. It was bizarre.
I'm gonna
Still
kill this
technology.
session, and then I'll rehost it with the correct file here.
Ready to connect on command.
Hosting. It looks like I didn't start it until we were basically, you guys were pushing already. There's that, but
Right.
I'm gonna...
Sorry, why do I see gray bars over the sides of the V? Don't know what that's about.
Gray bars?
Yeah, in the 3D viewport on the sides, there's kind of a
Oh yeah,
gray bar. I don't know.
true.
Maybe it
Want me to
indicates...
If you click on my name, it'll let me host my flight, and I'll give it back.
Okay.
On the bottom left, yeah.
There you
Okay,
go. Temporarily in charge. Yeah, don't you forget it.
yeah. You can like that. Come on.
Oof, attitude.
Am I? Oh yeah, here we go.
Mm.
Pushing on the push point. Panthers. It's Panther over there to the east, right? I think.
Yeah.
So I had my flight. The plan was they're gonna hang back 10 miles once we get about, or once we get there, they're gonna drop back to 10 miles, and then I'm gonna hit the Swansong with a Maverick. It did a nice little pirouette there.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, roughly. So then I push in. I see that MiG-23, like doing a circle to. I think he's like coming in for a land. Yeah, he's coming in for a landing there. Fire my Mav. At
You did
about-
What were you launching at?
You had a Maverick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had 4 Mavericks.
Oh,
My
okay.
wingman had harms, so it's like a hunter killer like configuration sort of. They're covering me, and I'm going because I know these freaking SAMs don't turn on, man. So
Yeah.
Interesting
So I'm
that
saying
that
it'll kill him.
MiG-23 is there. I don't know if anybody was aware of that, MiG-20.
That mic is because this is a merged file.
Yeah, it's a error, isn't it?
Oh, really?
It's just
Okay.
floating.
Yeah.
Look at it, it's just floating there.
You're right. Okay,
It's
I see
probably-
that now.
Oh well, we'll probably have anomalies like that.
This one as well.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, he's landed. There were some
Oh,
guys on the
okay.
ground down there, like
Yeah.
on the ramp.
Well,
So you
according to
shot
this,
Maverick
he's
and-
locking gas, man, so...
Maverick was for the Phantom,
Yeah, yeah.
not for the
I-
for the MiG.
Pre-planned the fan songs and the low blows at the target. So then we push north. You guys start dealing with some stuff down to the south. Down here, I think they're
Yeah, the
probably
MiGs
they're
from
probably
the east. Look at
RTB.
4 groups?
No, two. One group, just two ships.
No, man,
Two
zoom out,
bugs.
count them. 4 total, all streaming out of the...
Those are bugged over there on the
Yeah,
south.
those
Oh,
are
are they?
bu-
Ah, okay.
And yeah, this has a lot of problems.
Damn it.
It's alright. Yeah, you gotta set your file size to like a gig or whatever. So it won't
Yeah.
split.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about... Oh my god.
Anyways, we push forward to our next targets, which is these two up. And I'm planning to just bang bang, just hit both of them with my 2 Mavs while my guys are covering me. They're waiting. They're ready to fire with their HAD HTS. And so pushing their rifle, come off left. This will actually work pretty well because Haggis is covering me on the western SAM, and then Fizzy Pop is covering the northeastern SAM there. Then we rifle again. So take those out. Then we have this. We also briefed this this lake here. This was actually pretty helpful because we use that as like a visual rejoin point.
I can't see a
Throughout.
lake. Is that... Should it be visible to me right now?
Oh, you don't see it?
terrain,
It's weird.
TCS World. That'll do.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, so much better. Look at that. Got the map and everything.
Oh yeah. It's a new feature.
It's great.
So then we kind of go to rejoin at the lake, and you guys are dealing with a whole. Oh, you guys got jumped by scramblers down there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was
Great-
nothing, almost
great
nothing
job.
coming from up north. It was everything
Yeah.
coming from behind, and then
This is pretty
East.
wild. The Beast is
Exactly.
trailing. I already saw this. Beast was trailing, bring up the rear, and they got jumped from below by some scramblers.
yeah.
I know,
Like
Chad did
defended
a
a
good
bunch
job.
of missiles.
Look at that.
I'm sure you guys can watch that in a minute.
Whoa.
I was visual on him and a flare, come on.
Oh my god,
He did a great
that was
job.
exciting.
They're kind of bugging out.
Yeah, I can see that. Look at that.
And then I'm almost done with my flight here.
Oh, that's when I killed
We
him.
just rejoined at the. Yeah, I actually turned south to go investigate. You know, I saw MiG-23 south, but I realized it's just a furball down there. I was like, let's just rejoin at the lake, guys. Let's head north and press towards our target because it seemed pretty clear. And it was tough being like a package lead when I assigned myself all this like rifling to do. I had no idea what was going on down there. Honestly, I was just like, it's a furball. Sounds like they're taking care of it. So that.
There's your SC-30s.
Yeah, so here's the final attack. I got Fizzy Pop bringing up the rear. He's in a good position to if he needs to. He's like 12 miles back. And then Haggis is kind of right with me. And so I go into Maverick, this SA-3. That's SA-3 on the target. And I see that they're in the TGP. I see the C-30s like scrambling.
Here they come.
Yeah, they scramble. Haggis kind of pushes in a little too far. He actually cranks to the right there, which was good. But then he just got too close. I would have liked him to be like back by Fizzy Pop probably would be better. But then they fired at all of us. They fired at me, 2 hit me. I post hole and just like dive.
There's a lot of the survivable. Did you make it out? Oh yeah, you got it.
Yeah, dude, they fired at 5 miles on all of us.
Yeah, tail
It was just 'cause-
aspect.
it was just 'cause they didn't- Yeah, it was just because they were so slow and it was good position.
But look at that vertical climb from that SU-30.
So this wasn't too bad. I just drove one into the ground and took the energy out of the other one. But then Haggis got jumped from below. There's no way to escape this. 2 miles. Got double tapped.
That guy is climbing straight up and
Damn.
coming up on the climb at 400 knots.
Then my
Okay, who
pretty
shot
much-
that first SU-30? Oh, Eagle Eye. Nice.
Yeah,
I saw that one die. That was cool.
Pretty much simultaneously. Lawn Dart he was looking with the harm, so he didn't go air to air. I mean, it's my fault for like kind of pulling us in there too close, and not like making sure we had cover, air to air
Yeah.
cover, I guess.
Plus,
So
the
then,
SA on
he-
those SU-30s didn't really get out over like the package freak.
Yeah, because I was so focused on
Anchored
the
those
attack.
SU-30s with a bullseye, then
Yeah,
everybody could have been, looking.
I only saw them as I was like doing my rifling. I
Yeah.
don't think I even called it at all, actually.
You called, I think I kind of like queried you, and you called SU-30s or SU-27s or something target area.
Oh,
And
yeah,
that
I
was
said.
enough that it got my sensors on, but I was kind of too far south at this
I
point.
think I said MiG. I thought they were MiG-29s for some reason, which is stupid, but
Well,
I think
it's
I
because you
said
get a 29
29s at the-
indication.
I
Yeah.
think I said 29s at the target or something like that. Or scrambling from the target.
That was enough. That was still better than nothing
It
to
was
get
just-
that out because that got people looking. But
I
actually,
mean-
part of the problem was we were dragged out all over the place. We had 2 air dedicated packages or flights, and I don't remember what the other was doing. I dragged my flight south into that furball with the 23s, trying to delouse somebody.
Yeah, see, these guys.
If we had stayed north, we would have covered you better, probably.
Yeah, I should have waited. We should have probably held at the lake till you guys had pulled. Yeah, that would have been perfect. If we just held at our lake there
Right.
till you guys caught up, we kind of just.
But my
buried-
essay of like where the striking packages were was basically 0. Like I had done a poor job of researching which data link group was which package and which package was doing which thing or which flight. So it was kind of on me there, because if I had known that you guys were about to press an attack on that airfield, I probably would have ignored the 23s to the south and pushed up north with you. But
Yeah, I think I called that we were attacking Hate Ball, but I don't remember exactly.
Okay.
Faded now. And yeah, you guys were almost there in time to save Fizzy Pop. You killed the guys that hit him.
yeah,
Then
Pretty
then
cool.
I got myself killed like the dumbest way possible. I was like Joker fuel, so I just egressed. I had to defend some AAA there for a minute. At this point, yeah, defended some AAA, and I expended all my chaff. It was kind of stupid. Then as I'm flying along, I looked down at Heiju. I'm like, oh, look at that. 2 MiG-23 scrambling. Ooh. Look at my fuel. I'm like, oh, I can do this. So I swoop down in to like jump them. And then I get second thoughts there for a second because I'm like, what if there's AAA down there? I probably shouldn't just dive right down in there. So I kind of turned back. And then I kind of lost tally on them as I was turning in, and I shot one. I couldn't find the other one. So I'm
ripped
looking for
the
the other one.
SU-27 off at him there. Nice.
I'm looking for the other one. I'm like, oh, fuck. He turns and fires at me.
Somebody's locking him right there. Who is?
It's,
Me,
yeah.
Yeah.
but I was too far out to do anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, this is totally my fault. I just did a dumb move. Tried to jump some guys and got jumped myself.
Oh, dude, that was the
Pulling
best
them to use
AA-7 ever.
I was defending, man. I just didn't work. Oh well, that's my flight. We're done.
Shame.
How do I give it back to,
Shame it
Someone
ended
else.
like that after all you've done. It was
Somebody
brilliant.
has to take it. Gasman, what do you got? Or sorry, Eagle Eye, what do you got? Just curious as to.
oh, you want to watch his
How it played
last
out.
part? I'll just start over here. This is Panther, right? Yeah. Panther.
How did you detect that group there, Eagle Eye? Was that
Which
off
group?
of the AWACS call? The one that you're currently locking there?
Jealous.
Because we turned cold, because we were too far ahead of the rest of the package, basically. We turned cold, knowing that Spade was also coming in hot. They could keep eyes on what was behind us, and that way we could get eyes on the airports that were at Seoul. and we spotted those two.
What was your initial detection? Was it a spike or the AWACS call?
Yeah, I called for Boogie Dope and I got a call from there. We diverted left from there.
Gotcha.
So I just shot a Fox 3, got my guy, but my wingman was unable to fire for some reason and got merged, which he didn't tell me about it, which will in a moment result in me sending a slammer to that MiG and actually getting my wingman in.
Oh, that sucks.
I've already informed him about it. He hasn't read it yet, but we'll have a talk about that.
Oh shit.
That's the danger of the AMRAM.
So yeah, after that, the MiG survived, obviously, even though I saw a splash. It caught me off guard for a while. Eventually I had to switch to dogfight mode and fire 2 heaters at.
Oh man, are you confident that you had a lock on that? Yeah, I mean you got it right. The 23 the whole time.
Yeah, I did.
It looked like your wingman just crossed paths perfectly with the 23.
Yep.
It's pretty interesting.
So at this point I was merged as well with the MiG, trying to get angles. Nearly stalled while climbing.
Oh yeah, look at that. This is right about the point where in your F-22 you just stand it on its ass and gun the guy right there.
So here
Oh,
I had
hell
a
yeah.
solid lock, Fox 2, but it missed.
Been on the flare.
And second one, and that one got.
Nice. That was some real knife fighting right there. Some real slow, dirty shit.
50 knots
wow.
Yeah, I like it.
with wing tanks.
Bam.
Who's next? Follow them? Let's just follow him.
Yeah,
So
keep
then
it.
we continue
Just
going. We picked up an IL-76 to the east over here, which I went to investigate. Then noticed it was an IL-76. Turned back, and then I noticed the 2 Sukhoi 30s that were launching.
Oh yeah.
You came to us as well for the MiG-23, right?
Um,
No, it was Van. It was Van.
no,
That was me.
that wasn't me, no.
It was me. Bam.
Holy cow, is that guy low? Just curious.
Yeah, that was after I'd killed them both. They were basically right below me, so I locked the first guy and gave him a heater, and then the second one was pretty much lined up, so I just took the high-to-low shot.
So then he pushes north and tries to bail me out. Saves my butt, probably.
How did you figure out how'd you get the SA on the Su-30s there? Was that just from their calls?
Can't recall, but I do have a video, so I can check in a moment if you want.
Yeah.
There's also a good sort there,
I think-
because you had
no,
multiple friendlies in the
actually-
area, and you managed to get both of those AMRAMs off. It looked like on a Twiz shot.
So what's wrong?
Um,
Simultaneously.
If I remember correctly, I had them on my FCR, and I noticed that they were at 2000, which, seeing where they originated from, I had a good idea that they were flankers.
Yes.
Then I also got the spike, and that
Yeah.
gave me the the good clearance to fire.
Yeah. And it was big.
Oh.
Yeah, I shot it in a good was there too, or good lar. That second AMRAM didn't look like it was gonna make it the first time I watched it there, but just enough energy.
BVR. Alright. Checks towards target. Any more scramblers out of there? No.
No.
Yeah, it got real quiet up north after those.
Then at that point, I was Winchester, and fuel was still good, but I was trying to support Gasman. But it was
You're
too late.
always like right behind me, bailing me out. Like the dumb stuff I'm doing. That's hilarious, man. It's so funny.
In the end, I didn't have to merge with that MiG-23 because I see that Breaker was on my right, and I think he fired a fuck.
Yes. I didn't actually pick up on the fact that you were targeting that MiG-23.
I was keeping an eye on it, but there probably wasn't a lot that I could do if he still had missiles and I was all Winchester and only had my...
Okay. I didn't realize you were Winchester at that point. Yeah, I think I picked this one up off of Gasman's call. I think you got a bullseye, an engaged bullseye out, so I kind of turned and tried to Goomba stomp that with my cursors.
I used a cue ball, I think. I don't think I said a bullseye the whole time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was using,
actually, the
full cues.
cue ball, red ball, 8 ball worked great.
Yeah, those Pegasus
It was
good job.
gave a good generalized area. And when things get real hot, like none of us are proficient enough with bullseye to,
I called
time work
8
that.
ball
So.
cue ball at one point, I think. I got confused.
Well, you know what is just maddening in BMS is the AAA. It's too fucking.
Yeah, it was harassing me quite a bit today.
It's probably not even as good as real life.
Alright, is this the
And
next?
it just bites you enough. Yeah, that's me.
Second?
Just bites you enough times if you do BMS that you realize that you have to respect it, So we basically pushed in spread. Benko did a good job of holding spread, and then I deployed him for a kind of a grinder tactic here. Took a 15-mile trail. Then as we were, as we were pushing north, we were kind of trying to identify. I was trying to identify where the packages were, so I was pretty low SA on you guys underneath me there because I just had you, Gasman, obviously. But I knew that you guys were striking at that time, so I tried to kind of set the grinder right there just south of you so we could keep eyes on you. And I think Benko did a good job of just kind of keeping SA to me because I was doing such a poor job of managing the data link. I wasn't really always very aware of where he was. But anyway, I turned cold here and then directed him in on a hot leg. And as I was pushing south, I started hearing people talk about MiG-23s. So I pushed that way because I knew there was going to be some engagement there. And then as I pushed in, I think I initially picked up Archer there on the radar, and then I mowed forward and got one of the MiGs on the radar. And then I VID'd the other one, or actually just saw him behind Archer. So I turned in here. He was doing a fantastic job.
Archer had some exciting times there. Holy crap.
I accidentally pulled the trigger there because Hornet thing. Nobody mind me. Just squirting off some M61 for no reason. That was the first kill. Second one just lined up. And he was really bad background, but had zero chance of dodging that name-9X. So I just put that one through and then zoomed back up. Benko did a really good job of still pushing back south there and kind of maintaining some discipline in the cap, so that was good. Then I figured out where he was. He knew where I was, so I had to ask him pretty much. And then we tried to kind of reset the cap. This was the part where we started getting indication that there was, I think maybe you did initially say 29, but I was under the impression they were 27s the whole time, so I think you got that SA out. But I turned north trying to work that problem. The first thing I locked was an SU-30, and I got to watch Eagle Eyes Amram kill it in my targeting pod, which is cool as well.
I'm starting to doubt myself. Maybe I said it over Victor, man. I don't even remember anymore.
It's possible, but you obviously got the SA out because basically everybody turned and is looking at the target area there. So you can see that's 3 separate flights all doing it, so that must have been on you. And then I kind of tried to push in. I was trying to find the other one here, but realized he was already dead. So then we just reset the cap again. And Benko is still just like maintaining good, how do I use the laser pointer thing? It's fucking cool.
Shift, yeah. If you shift click, it does a little thing.
Awesome. That's a pretty good feature. I haven't used this before. So we maintained that grinder tactic and just kind of tried to keep hot. Once again, Eagle Eye, my fucking... of the MiGs. Found another one. I got a pretty easy nose-on shot here. Could kind of tell that MiG was targeting something else because it was neither hot nor in a good crank, so I just drove in until I knew that I would kill him. And one more time. And at that point it got really quiet.
I wonder if I could have like snagged the guy in the targeting pod as he was on the runway and then followed him as he took off. Maybe that would have worked.
Why wouldn't you just use a radar? I'm confused.
Well, he's not. He's not. They were like on the runway when I detected them. I just saw him with my.
Oh. Okay, fair enough.
I pulled out my binoculars and looked around there.
Soldat, okay. And Waishu. We ended up finding some people in flying form back just for shits. And then we came back and ruined the pack. Nice. Wait, there's still stuff going back? What time am I at? Oh, never mind. I rewound. We're good. Cool. Anybody else want this thing?
Oh, what about the
I guess.
Beast? We already watched Beast, I guess. Pretty much.
Going back. Yeah, so we were still ingressing and we had a calls about 23s in the... Which was it? Cubal? Okay, starts there. At some point I have a call about these MiGs here from the Airwalks, so we divert left to 3 something heading, and I see Saturn does the same. Probably seeing our contrails or understanding of the radio that we are going left. From the radio I understand that we are not called for help. I think it's not a good idea to go in the dirt right now, and the dirty things right now. To I think my aircraft would be easier for me. Alright. At this point, because we're still far from target and it's still quite heavy, so I totally miss what's going on there, except I hear that Eagle Eye is alone. At some point we have the 23 here on RWR on 2 o'clock, immediately spike, turning 3, turning 4, so at some point I try to understand what's going on. I think I slightly check right and I realize there's an airbase right there. I keep eyes on it, but I don't see anything. I'm starting to get really worried, and I think our check got some some spike or some missile launch. It's A7, I think it's infrared, right? Seaters.
A7.
AA7R is
radar.
a
Sparrow kind of.
semi-active, and the AA7 is infrared.
Yeah, infrared. Okay, so I got visuals on the launches probably, and I tried to support him by watching while turning, and sending him to flare, if that's correct English. And I heard Van incoming and launching. So we seriously had a breath after that because it was really close for Archer. He did an amazing job, as I said already, and so you did, Van. So we were fortunate not to have a C-14 launch as well, and we went back to ingress. Heard about the IL-76 at some point. I orbited to wait for Archer to be back. We were supposed to be 5 miles trailing for the body lasing. At some point if I remember, high winds. At some point we have to check right. I don't remember exactly what's happening there.
I don't remember what the winds were, but they were pretty obnoxious.
No, that's the strike. Yeah, totally. That's the strike. So what's that missile? That's not for me.
No, that's
So-
a ghost from.
Okay. So that's where we drop and body lace, which went really good. And we are not alone doing that apparently. So then we were doing the same exactly at the same time. Archer went a bit deeper into the SAMs but came back, and at this point I realized there's a 23 ahead. Nikolai, I don't know who it is exactly, but I hear there are F-16 and MiG-23 ahead causing troubles. So for a moment I forget what we are doing and I try to see if I can help with this MiG-23 here. And I do see it, I do see the F-16 here at Nikolai cranking left. I'm not sure he really realized 23 was so close, but you did, and it was actually very engaging.
I realized, and I knew that Beaker was engaging with the Fox 3, so I turned left to provide a clear avenue up, so that I didn't get shot by that slammer.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. Hi, Jose.
Yeah, that was great. I didn't dare intervening. I thought, okay, I suppose they know what they're doing. I was right. So we are back on target this time. I'm trailing Archer. We arrive quite quickly in the right position, and he will be launching his 2 bombs while lasing.
AAA fire you a bunch.
Okay, before I drop my bombs, I'll come back to this. We get the squad 30. I get 27 on my RWR, and I'm trying to help sorting by giving a bullseye and an altitude, and but we all guys noticed there was something wrong. I saw they were shot down. I didn't know it was a guy. Again, it's him. I can't find the place. That's it. That's before it. Yeah, that's before. Okay. So we dropped our bombs. Archer realized at some point, or he told me at some point that he was short on fuel, so we went on emergency. You heard it. That's pretty much what happened for us. A lot of drift. That's it.
Pretty good flight.
Yeah.
That was really interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've been in a BMS package of that size.
Oh, it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
So much
How was
going
it?
on.
Formation is interesting.
How was it for the data link? So, Gasman, for you it wasn't really different.
Yeah, you shouldn't ask me. It was
Yeah.
same old for me.
Probably
I
more
have
eagle eye.
no idea
And
how to manipulate that.
Yeah,
Very
that's
well.
something you'd have to get used to, probably. That little.
Yeah,
little
the tricky
trick.
thing was I frequently need to know, to do, say, fighter tactics. I gotta know where my wingman is, but I also need to know where all the other package elements are in order to support, So it's a poor supplement for the reality of what the data link is.
The thing is, some tactics, especially BVR, require you to split as a flight, and for
Yes.
that the IDM is really useful. And with that gone, it's like fighting with one hand tied behind your back.
Yeah, you're pretty handcuffed to specific tactics, or your wingman just has to be chasing you around. So
Yeah, pretty much.
Eagle Eye, did you switch to Victor when you engage BVR?
No, I did not.
it's kind of a pain to do that, because you gotta you dive into the list page. I mean, you could get good at it, I'm sure, but just tap, 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 tap. But
So,
There's
Gasman,
maybe,
you do DMD, sorry.
Yeah, we did.
So,
I was gonna say we did the DMD trick method. Basically, like we were. Everyone just has the other flight leads in the second column, like you all used to do, like you're used to, and then instead of continuous mode, everyone goes DMD, and then anyone can make a request when they need it, and as long as everyone's not trying it at the same time constantly, you can pretty much get it whenever you want. Whenever you really need it, you just request a round of data link and it updates you. So we did that last Saturday yesterday with I don't know, we had 16 people. It worked pretty well.
okay.
I liked it.
Okay.
You might
We'll
try it,
next
Warwick.
time.
Just try it out.
I was about to suggest that DMD might be a better way to go.
Yeah, we'll try that next time.
like even wingmen sometimes, like an element lead, really needed to know, you know, where his flight was, so he did it. So anyone can do it, basically. You just gotta kind of not be disciplined and not do it constantly.
Okay.
And then you
So
can
the
role
correct
play like
setup
you're Dan.
for
Yeah.
my wingman, Benko, would have been to host VHF, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure. Haggis, are you hitting a bong right now?
What are you puffing on?
He's been doing it all night. Now you mention it.
Cigar.
It's a vape. It's a vape.
Oh, it's a vape.
I pictured him.
Do you
Pictured him with a big
vape?
pipe. Big
I
wooden
think
pipe.
in real life they just do intra-flight data link for a lot of people.
I realize
I can
they're only
confirm that.
Link 16, so everybody's looking at every.
Link 16, yeah.
But yeah, certainly, yeah. No, I mean before it existed.
Oh, yeah.
So just don't worry about where the other packages are too much. You can flip over to their frequency if you need it or something like that.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Well, I know it was successful. We got the job done.
Undoubtedly. The grass is
Some
beautiful.
lot, but they're
Died. Again.
strikes accept. Acceptable losses.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys very much, and great job also.
Thank you for all the effort,
Thanks.
too. It's great.
Thanks
And
again.
yeah,
See you next week.
yeah, sure,
If there's
Yes,
one.
yes.
excellent. Have a great week, great night.
Roger that. Catch you guys later.
See you, boys.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Cheers.